I can see it in your eyes. You've seen the moon and its darker side. I can feel the gravity, the forces pull between you and me. Yes, it's true, I'm falling hard for you, but I won't rush this love. I can wait even if it's hard to take. One moment is enough. I will be standing here right by your side. I will be standing here till the end of time. I will be standing here all through the night, till the stars align. Changing in the sky, it gets a little lighter over time. Yes, it's true, I'm falling hard for you, but I won't rush this love. I can wait even if it's hard to take. One moment is enough. I will be standing here right by your side. I will be standing here till the end of time. I will be standing here all through the night, till the stars align. Standing here right by your side. I will be standing here till the end of time. I will be standing here all through the night. I will be standing here till the stars align.
Oh,
boom! Man,
that
this
song
website is so good.
That song is fire, and we're pretty sure it's copyright, so hopefully we're good on that, because I think that's Church's singing. Hi, everybody. Welcome. No more undefeated teams. I'm done. We're good. We got no Mike today, but we might have a surprise guest. We got people in the chat. Song is fire. Yep. Barkley found a home. I'm actually shocked that Mike got rid of him, his guy, but Mike did.
We'll have to talk about that here in a minute. I don't know why the comments aren't showing up. It's being a little glitchy.
It says show comments on stage is on there, but also
there's the big ones, but I'm not seeing the whole thread on the side like everyone usually gets to. But technical difficulties.
What if we did one of these? Yeah, let's just have me on the screen.
Just get rid of me. We're done. We're outie.
Damn it, dude. Nah. Okay. All right. Well, we'll pin you if you're good.
Yeah, it's a really good one. Let's see who put together the intro. It was a group effort.
That was Zach. Zach did all that. Zach, every year I've been the guy doing a lot of the podcast stuff, and this year we got this new software. Zach and Mike have done all the work, so shout out to them. They're amazing.
So nice. Honestly, thanks to Brad and his crew because they're the one who helped us.
All they did was tell us what the website is. You go. All right, levels to this game. We're going from a D- to C+ this year.
They're showing up now.
Oh, they are. Okay, cool.
A C+? That's disrespectful. We got a lot of work to do then, but
you have no idea how hard the D- was for me to make. Well, this one was you just download some fucking software.
It was so much work, and there was no production quality, and we always wanted to make it better, and it was just so much work.
It was so shit, and I tried so hard. Thanks.
There we go.
All right.
I thought Coleman was on this big be nice to everyone, hope you have a nice poop and stuff. So
yeah, that was after I shut that shit down. It was funny for a little bit, but I was wanting to check the chat to see what was going on, and every 20 messages was somebody saying some weird. I hope your pen writes really well today.
He personalized them all for each one of us, but his main focus was Logan at the end of the day. So, but
I gotta spray my cat.
You've upgraded that stage.
Yes. Yesterday when I got home from work, I found my orchid that I bought in random for Valentine's Day. That's still alive. That I'm so proud of. On the floor, pot smashed, dirt everywhere, because he's climbing up on things now, and I'm still mad at him for it.
You sound like such an adult. The orchid I bought, and my cat is doing it.
It's crazy. It was supposed to be dead by now, and then we just kind of accidentally left it, and then it grew again. It's a magical orchid.
But let's talk about fantasy football. Let's not talk about adult stuff. That's no fun.
What if we change it up? Instead, we just talk about real life stuff, boring real life stuff.
So how was your 9 to 5 today? But very active waivers. I keep thinking that eventually we're only going to see 6 waiver claims or something, but I think it was 16, 17.
It was huge. The list was massive.
I was very surprised to see so many, but not too many overbids. We only had 2 to put up to highlight. There was an $8 overbid on one gentleman and a $4 bid, but everyone else was very close. I don't think there was really anyone who didn't feel they overspent, or really no high money spent on anyone either, $10 being the highest. And once again, another defense.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not echoing for you, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was a really good defensive pickup, actually.
I will say I don't want to take away from Brad. Brad went and got the Broncos, but the interesting thing was I'm pretty sure you were trying to get the Broncos, Mr. Packers.
Yeah, I just wanted the Broncos for this week. And not because I don't believe in the Packers, I do, but the Broncos play Cincinnati backup quarterback in the rain. There's a lot going on there to make me want the Broncos this week. I didn't go super massive on it because I would have dropped him again after the week probably, but
okay. Well, good job to Brad then winning that for $10. Then we had Calvin Austin, a Steeler, which was our high bid.
Who do you think got the Steeler?
Mr. Dalton. I'm going to be honest. I know Austin performed well week 1, maybe somewhat week 2, but did he do anything recently?
I think he got another touchdown. I think. Let me check on that.
I feel like every Steeler at this point is touchdown dependent.
He did get another touchdown. He ended up with 10 points with the touchdown. It's like if there's a Steeler on the waivers, Dalt's gonna pick him up. It's crazy. Every single week he picks up he'll have had every Steeler on his team by the time the year's over.
Oh, I don't know if Jordan's looking to shop DK, but I feel like that's the only one that you would really.
Oh, I bet he's trying to get him. I bet the problem is he's traded away too much to really snag him at this point.
Yeah.
He needs running backs. Or no, he needs wide receivers, actually, doesn't he?
He needs wide receivers, yeah. So
Oh, there you go, Dalt. But Jordan's hard to
shopping for. And then Logan with the Trey Tucker pickup. I want to say I'm surprised that $8 is all it took, but I felt like someone who was maybe more wide receiver needy than Logan might have spent for him. But I don't feel it's one of those guys that you really have the confidence in just starting. But
I think I missed that one by $1. I did. Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, so they were really close.
9-2, and I changed it. I couldn't tell if he was going to go high or not.
But I mean, Logan said he got the guys he wanted, and I think that was probably considered the number one pickup when you take out Trey Benson in consideration. So
yeah, there wasn't a single league, even my not popular leagues, like my not active leagues, that Benson was available. I was surprised.
I mean, it felt like the draft, there was a lot of handcuffs being picked up, and Benson was being talked about last year, and I think the hype got there. But it's crazy.
I will say Logan's whole waiver wire king thing is going completely the opposite this year. So far, he picked up Kraft, then dropped him. Kraft dominated, then spent more than half of his fab on Kraft. Kraft sucked ass. So we'll see. My hope is that because he picked up Tucker, he's the one who got him, he's going to be terrible for the rest of the year.
Truly, it's the tight ends, because you also had Mark Andrews and Henry are the two people that he dropped, and they both dropped 20 plus points consecutively once he dropped them. So if you want to go get a tight end,
he dropped Henry. Yeah, you're right. That's crazy.
Which, speaking of, we'll skip over the defenses. Obviously, Broncos was the number one focus, and everyone else went and got their other guys. But Brad went and picked up Hunter Henry and finally got rid of his boy Kyle Pitts for $5.
Yeah, he had to change his team name.
He did, well, yeah. He's mourning.
I don't know about that drop. I think I'd rather have Pitts. I mean, the week before, Henry had 1 point. Pitts has been consistent.
It's hard because Pitt's been consistent. They had a terrible game, so the recency, but I just don't think you have confidence one way or another. But I would put it, even with Henry, that you're pretty much streaming at this point in time. And then, surprisingly, Robin went and picked up Drake May. He's rocking Baker. I know maybe there's a bit of an injury concern with Baker, but I feel like he's going to play. So I feel like it's 100% matchup based, and it's kind of a stream approach. I think Baker's still his guy, but he's going to roll with Drake May this week.
I think it's matchup based, and Baker lost Evans. So
that's a good point. Yeah. Jordan went and picked up Hawkinson. He dropped Prescott, which means he's going to try to rock Fields, but he has no belief in Njoku, but not enough to drop him. So
Njoku is tough. It's hard to drop him, but also it's hard to keep him. I would start Fields though. I mean, he looks good. He had a bad week, but I think just because of the rushing potential that's there, I think there's a lot going on there.
Yeah. Well, it's hard because the week he left was just abysmal, apparently, and he played 3 quarters still, and it was still bad. But
there's a couple big names that got dropped. There's like 3. One of them that. So I mean, you got Marks. That's the hopeful rookie for the Texans. But in terms of like some big drops, names wise, we got Diggs was dropped, and I'll be curious to see if someone picks him up. We got Travis Hunter was dropped by Brad.
Yeah.
Yep. That one is another one where I was like, oh shit. And I went to pick him up and I looked at his stuff and I was like, well, he plays mostly defense too. So that one's also another on the fence one. And then Tyrone Tracy was dropped. He's missing a few weeks. But before that, he was the technical starter for the team. So that's an interesting one as well.
Yeah, no, I think we're getting to that point that why we're seeing a lot of waiver pickups still is people are just wanting those shot in the darks and trying to see seeing what really hits and sticks. But it's really interesting to see Travis Hunter's name there because he was just such a hot commodity coming in. No one really knew what to expect. But BTJ can't even get the job done there. So, but yeah, it sounds like Jonnu Smith will be the number 1 pickup next week. So.
Dude, every one of Logan's tight ends, he's having a tight end crisis.
Just keep going and getting it. But that concludes the waivers.
Vikings defense.
That's yeah. We're not really recapping the previous weeks, but I feel for you and I feel for Kevin, who's lost like 2 matchups by a point. So
I just hate
But we didn't really have much activity trade wise. I feel like there's a lot of people that are putting some shops out there, but this was previous. So obviously, we have a week to have see the results, especially being such a big one with Judkins and Mason. But Dalt received Shakir Mason and his famous Steelers defense, and Coleman received Devontae Smith, Quinshon Judkins, and the Cowboys. I want to say it's
At
fair,
the time, it was a fair trade.
but I just don't understand giving up on the Eagles so instantly when you're so wide receiver needy.
Yeah, at the time, that was a much more fair trade than it. Quinshon Judkins looks like the real fucking deal. Devontae Smith is always going to be that.
Up and down.
You hope that team is having a game where they got to pass it a lot because, like, Brown's the main guy there who gets that recipient, and then you got to hope they're passing so much that Smith is also getting it. It's tough with that, but it's still better than Shakir, I feel.
Well, it's a very similar situation because they're not passing first. So I think it's interesting because I think Mason has the ability to be better than Judkins. The issue is do they get worse when J.J. McCarthy comes back? And then you also play in the factor of when Aaron Jones comes back, I assume they're not going to just give Mason the full bell cow.
I think I thought that at the time, but I mean, that Mason could be better than Judkins. But now, I mean, how quickly? I mean, he hadn't been practicing with the team. He had been doing nothing. He had been just waiting to get a contract. He got one, and he's just balling out against good defenses. I mean, that was against the Packers defense. He got 16 points.
It is true.
So I don't know. I think Judkins might be. Personally, I like him. So we'll see.
Then comes the really exciting one, kind of creating the headline of the week. Obviously, we know why Mike had to do this, but it is one that we can really dive into. But Mike lost a few players, and he had to ship off Barkley, and you obviously tried to ensure you get value back, but I think he got the best value he could have got from anyone. So Mike received A.J. Brown, Drake London, and Ashton Jeanty, and he gave up an injured Mike Evans and Mr. Barkley to Logan.
It's just so funny because Mike already had this problem where he had way too many wide receivers. And then he just got two more. And all of them, I feel like every one of his wide receivers are in the same tier of like, do I start you or do I like they're all the same level of starters?
Now he's kind of created a new issue because before it was like, wow, I hit a value. I got Keenan Allen in the 10 and he's balling out. But now it's like, how do I not start Drake London at times?
Well, yeah, and then he dumped his injured one to help him be able to, easily put in Keenan Allen in his lineup. He dumped the injured one and got two more healthy ones. So he has, I mean, if you look at his bench and wide receivers, almost every team is starting them. It's crazy. I can't remember what it is. I got to look at it. It's actually, so he's not starting Keenan Allen, I know. He's the wide receiver 7 on the year.
He has London on the bench right now. He has Pittman.
He's not starting London. He's not starting Pittman. That's, I mean, those are 3. London's the one that's not technically producing, but Pittman is. My phone doesn't show me. That's annoying.
He's showing Flowers in the starting lineup, but I think that might be a little bit of projection hunting. I don't see him having the confidence in Flowers.
I think he might be right on that. I think maybe he's just showing his projection early, and then he might change. I hope that's what he does. I would take out Flowers for Keenan 100%. But then you still have London and Pittman on the bench and Chubb. I mean, his bench is insane.
Well, this just really shows, kind of what Logan got from Dalt. I think he felt he could get rid of A.J. Brown really at what felt like a low value. But the big key to this is Jeanty. Do you believe in Jeanty? And Mike's obviously taking the gamble with Jeanty with already being a running back needy team. But he still has 3 running backs on his team, so he's pretty equivalent to most of us. And Barkley hasn't really been the wow factor. So is Logan just kind of name hunting a little bit too much and trying to just build the world's most dominant starting lineup? And Mike's kind of trying to just gain value while it's only week 3? Or
I think that here's the thing. I think that Jeanty also isn't performing to where he should be performing, and I think he will get better. He looks good when you watch him.
Oh yeah.
I think Jeanty will get better. I still think Barkley is better, but I don't know how much. Just depending on how these teams have to end up playing, we'll see. It just seems like Barkley's gonna unless this tush push rule finally gets like yeeted, he's not going to get. He's going to get so many touchdowns stolen from the tush push.
No, I mean, it's just like last year. I mean, you're looking for those 20, 50-yard touchdowns because he pretty much is going to get you the receiving work and probably 80 to 100 yards, but you're looking for that big burst because if anyone goes down within like the 3-yard line, it's pretty much just tush push.
I guess it's a really fair trade because I view Evans and Antonio Brown pretty similarly. I view Brown a little bit better. And then London, I like a lot. I don't care that they're saying that team is washed and that Penix can't throw. He's getting targets. He's going to keep getting targets. I like Penix.
So you can definitely trust London. But Logan brought up a good point.
The unknown of Genty.
Yeah. Logan brought up a good point, though. He also has Hurts. So I think Dalt's kind of rocking the same thing when you have this certain rushing platoon that you're pretty much guaranteed at any point. So that makes it nice.
Antonio Brown has CTE.
Yeah.
All right. Did I say Antonio Brown? I might have said Antonio Brown. That's probably what happened.
Did you?
I bet I did when I was saying Brown. I bet because it says Brown. I probably
AJ Brown. I didn't even catch it. Yeah. We did something a little bit different with the rankings this week.
Yeah. What up?
And we have a special guest here with us.
You guys hear me?
Hey, bud.
Hey, you guys hear me?
We got you. You hear us?
Yeah, it's just maybe I'm a little bit delayed.
You must be.
I mean, you're around a lot of concrete.
Do you are you alone right now?
I am.
Okay. You're alone.
I'm just
hey, bud.
I'm just sitting here waiting.
I feel like the McAfee show where
I like
we got
that trade with Mike and Logan. The only person I didn't like was AJ Brown.
You don't like AJ?
I don't like AJ Brown.
Amen, mister. Although
I'm not big on him.
I feel like Mike wants to be a truther on it.
He did drop 20.
He got the value, but it's going to be inconsistent, no doubt.
Mike's trying to build the most tradable team of all time. Mike can trade. I mean, his whole team. Now, I will say the one thing he doesn't have is he doesn't have the superstar. He does like his best player is probably St. Brown or Bowers, just because he's a tight end. But he doesn't have the superstar. But he can trade for one probably because his entire team is like a tier 1 right below superstar, which is crazy.
Well, it's so weird too because they're all pretty much second round.
Yeah, especially when someone gets hurt on another person's team, he can trade to get that player because he has the depth.
Which is interesting because that was the situation he was in, and I think his team got better.
He can't do that right now, though. He does have to make sure he's a playoff team first. And right now, he's not getting super high projections with this team. And he if he keeps losing, he can't trade for injured players.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess that is true. I didn't think about that.
But we went for something different on the rankings this time, and I think it's been requested before, but we're going reverse. So coming in at number 1 this week, big mover is Logan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brad, by the way, did you see that Kevin landed?
Yeah, I did. He texted me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to text me to come get him. We're changing it up. Logan, you getting your love early. You are the number 1 ranked team. I actually have no idea what these rankings are. So again, which is kind of fun. So let's go. Let me lock in his team super quick.
Well, his team looks a lot different now. Obviously, you start with the front where you have Gibbs and Saquon. We got some bold claims. Crazy championship pretender.
I thought he was projected a lot. He was projected like 125 earlier. His projection went down.
Yeah, I think they're doing what they always do, and they're kind of balancing out. But I think the biggest value for him was he was the gentleman who had the Mr. Benson down there. So now it's to propel him in his flex, and that's what made him feel like he could afford the trade.
Yeah.
How do you feel with
that is nice.
BTJ though?
Not great. They don't look
I'm
and
more worried
see.
about his wide receiver core.
Yeah, I definitely got to.
I still
He has a big downgrade from where he was, but I feel like McMillan and Pearsall are very safe, so you can roll the dice with BTJ because when you're rolling out a platoon of Gibbs and Saquon, you're ahead of anyone else.
Yeah.
No, not me. Sorry.
For sure.
No.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
At least Kyron performed this week.
He's always performs. What are you talking about? He's got more points than Barkley on the.
We'll wait till we talk to you. You'll be like 5th, 6th, something like that. We'll start talking about your team. But coming in number 1.
Why did you act like you're trying to? Okay. All right. So I hate this stupid Wednesday, everyone's questionable bullshit. I assume that all his players are healthy.
Yeah, it's pretty early. I don't feel that anyone actually has any injury.
Except for Mike Evans.
It's going to be injured for quite a bit. But coming in number 2.
Wait. I'm sorry. Can you go back? I feel like we didn't really go over some of the players. I just want to go over a couple of them really quick. So, like you said, he has the Benson thing. We don't know how that's going to work out. I don't think Connor was doing particularly well, but he wasn't doing bad. So the question I think becomes: does Benson take over like a super role, or did they give it? What's that guy's name that's the third string there that played a lot?
DiMaccaro or something like that.
DiMaccaro, yeah.
Well,
So,
actually, I saw an
half
interesting stat that I'm pretty sure JT is out rushing the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, I'm sure he is. I mean, JT's leading the NFL. But so DiMaccaro, I'm pretty sure is like a receiving back. So one of the nice things about Connor is he gets a lot of those little dink and dunk screen passes. So if Benson doesn't get those, if that starts going to DiMaccaro, if it goes to him, if Benson's just getting the main first and second down, run up the middle work, I don't think it's as crazy as people are thinking it's going to be. So we'll see.
I think he's going to be fine because I'm pretty sure he got a 35 yarder right off the rip when Connor went out.
A catch or a
is
run?
Benson a rookie?
Catch. No, it's second year.
Oh,
and then obviously with Gibbs, that's always good. With Hurts, the Hurts thing, if the new guy.
Hey, mister.
Stay away.
Can't. I was like, I just need to get in there so badly.
I
got James down. I figured I'd hop in.
You're the life of this thing.
Hey, bud.
Got somebody on here.
It's weird being on the phone.
Really?
Yeah.
It is.
Keep rolling. I didn't know where you guys were at, so I just figured I'd hop in.
That is the one last thing I want to say about his team was I am hearing rumors that the NFL is going to pretty much shut down the tush push. They're going to call.
Who's your source?
Every time.
Yeah, we haven't heard.
What's your source on that?
They said it. They said it today on the Ballers. They said that they don't think that the tush push is going to be allowed.
I was just messing with you. It sounded like you were like
I
an
feel
insider.
You always say you don't watch the Ballers very much, but every week you reference the Ballers.
No, I watched I listened to 45% of every episode this week. But regardless, if Hurts loses those rushing touchdowns, well, I guess he gets Barkley with that now.
Yeah, it's kind of perfect, right?
I'll tell you what he's got or what he had was the Minnesota Vikings defense, and now he's benching them. So I don't know what he's going to do without those.
One hit wonder.
You're pretty salty for getting 130 on you when you won 2 weeks below 100. Scored against you.
That's what happens when you're on the top of the mountain.
I will say I still scored the third most points this week and lost. So, if it wasn't that the fact that he had the highest scoring player in fantasy and it was a defense, I wouldn't be as salty.
I know, but you won a game scoring 80 points.
Yeah, but everyone does that.
No, No.
I just
Median
lost
scoring
again
is the
scoring.
answer.
I just lost again scoring the
What are you
third.
talking about?
It doesn't matter.
I'm just messing with you. I figured I'd stir it up a little bit.
He
I think
comes in and gets you going.
Go
All
ahead.
right.
No median scoring. I hate median scoring. I am so out on median scoring.
Well, then that's your only thing that solves your problem.
No, it doesn't solve my problem. If there was median scoring, I would not be 2-1 right now. I would be sitting in a much worse spot.
All right, coming in number 2, we got Robin. I think he's starting Drake May over Baker. Not sure what he's fully going to decide to do there, but his big value guy right now is JT, playing lights out.
I wish he was in here. I wish he was in here to tell us because I'd still expect him to start Baker.
I'm assuming if he went and picked Drake May, there's a reason why. Because when you have someone like Baker, you're not concerned.
Yeah, but do you think maybe it was like a concern because Baker is technically injured right now? Do you think it was just the in case, and then he's using him to pad his projection before the week starts? Because if it's me personally, like I get he's projected higher, I am not confidently starting Drake May over Baker. There's just no way.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, me neither.
He confirmed it.
My sources are telling me.
New sources.
Drake May.
You've been listening to the ballers.
I haven't.
Here's my question though. He has the most unique team, especially when his rankings come in. I'd say it's very peppered, including some 1 overall votes. Chase obviously isn't what Chase was. Brad, do you have confidence in his flex wonders of QJ and Odunze right now? Do you believe that's rest of season they're going to continue to provide that?
No, I think at least with Nduza, it's going to go back and forth with DJ Moore.
Says the guy who owns DJ.
He's just going
Says the DJ Moore owner.
Hey, he loves DJ Moore. He just haven't gotten the love.
That's a Q, man.
Who's QJ?
Okay, so with Robin's team, I feel like it's one of those teams that it's Jonathan Taylor and then a whole bunch of like fingers crossed. Because
hold up, you're a big Devontae Adams guy, though. I agree with you on now.
I am.
Okay, yeah.
He's still the second wide receiver on the team, but he's a flex. He's a great flex.
I think he's borderline wide receiver 1.
Yeah, he's strong.
What I've said the first 2 podcasts.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I was wrong.
Okay, but
Wait,
I don't. Wide receiver 1 is crazy. He won't be what even with what he's doing right now. I don't think he's wide receiver 1, is he? I'd be surprised. But he has to compete with Puka. That's tough. He's really, really good flex, right? Jamar Chase, scary. Odunze, like Brad said, does have more. It's hard to believe in the Bears, but you want to. Taylor, obviously great. Quentin Johnson, another one where he's got a giant wide receiver room. His whole team is good. It's just, I feel like he's only got one locked and loaded. He's going to be great almost every week guy in Taylor. I mean, Chase would have been if it weren't for the injury, but and they probably all are, but there's scariness here. I think that's probably why he didn't get the 1.
No, I think it's very valid, but I think when you have a hit like JT, your team is pretty much carried by it. So he's scoring some of the highest points each week, and then you throw in like McBride, who's easily,
McBride too. I'm sorry, I forgot about McBride.
Yeah. But I mean, he knew when he made the trade with me that flex was going to be an issue, but obviously the Odunze thing currently could just be unreal.
Flex is not an issue for him. It's just an issue just to make it, just to see if he can get to wide receiver or get to the number 1 ranked spot. His flex isn't an issue by any means. I mean, his team is still really fucking good.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the bench though that Logan has. He doesn't have guys that might come back later or that are there right now that he can plug and play. Like if somebody gets injured, he's in trouble.
No, he's the strongest team that isn't deep. So when you are comparing like him and Mike, all the conversation we had, you don't really put Robin in the same conversation. And I think that might be a factor as well, because when you start playing with bye weeks and things like that, there's going to be a major concern for him. But I think when the way you're seeing the team perform, he's the number 1 team right now, which our actual standings show as well. The true surefire standings.
I mean, yeah, technically the way they have performed is number one. I would put Logan above that, but yeah.
I just feel like it's. I agree. I think the elite team. It's tough because seeing Dunze and Q is tough, but they're just producing so much, like especially Dunze, and it's probably going to continue, right? So
yeah, good chance.
It's just a weird looking team, but it's working really well, and it's probably going to continue. Honestly,
Who's better rest of the season?
Not my kind of team,
TJ
I guess. But
that's a good question. I
don't want to answer this.
I don't want to answer that either. I think that if Ladd starts turning it on, it's going to be solid performances, kind of like Keenan Allen, solid performances, and QJ is going to keep on having boom weeks, and he might have bust weeks. But I would say QJ personally.
So I felt really confident until last week because Ladd McConkey was missed like legitimately for like 3 touchdowns, like super easy, and Herbert just wasn't looking for him. But last week, it just felt like the moments where you would count on Ladd, it just wasn't happening the same way. But I feel like QJ is stapled kind of in his role. I think the issue with Ladd is Keenan. I think they're just such even though their body types are completely different, they're just such a similar role.
I think Ladd's a year away.
But he was a slow starter last year, so we'll see. Mike, as a Keenan, how are you feeling?
I think if I had to do it today, I'd do Ladd, Keenan, QJ. That's how I rank the 3.
So you would trade Keenan Allen for Ladd?
Probably. Yeah. I mean, it's like 1A, 1B. Like, yeah. I don't see. Yeah, I probably would, honestly, because Keenan has more health issues. If they were healthy all year, maybe lean Keenan, but
yeah, but
Keenan's a little scary with his age. I would probably lean Ladd.
Anyway.
Huh?
You have a team that has too many wide receivers anyway. You don't have to worry about the injury.
Yeah, it's kind of
the wide receiver 7 versus the wide receiver like 60.
Yeah, I know, but I think there is something to, he's a young talent. It's close. It's them 2 and then QJ.
I don't think it's specific to his team. He's still saying like in the sense of Chargers and where you.
Yeah, I was trying not to use my team because I also have Keenan, but I would lean Ladd the rest of the season just because of youth and.
Such a weird team, man, because it's like you could ask 100 people and you get a completely different order for those 3 guys for every single person. I mean, it's they're all 3 like the same. It's crazy. I've never seen a team use since the Colts when Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, and Stokely. Like that's the last time I can think of a team that used.
Stokely. I forgot about Stokely.
Well, it's crazy too because they're being so pass heavy, and now you add in Hampton, who apparently might be getting some work out of the backfield. So they just used to be such run heavy, and now it's just throw. And QJ, Herbert's just ripping that thing 50 yards down like all the time now.
It's nice to be able to talk about the good teams more because we're not at the end of the podcast.
I like it too. I like it better.
Hello. Do we have 2 more people in this chat?
We do.
Can you hear us?
Oh, Kevin.
And live from the airport, fresh back into the Indiana.
Go to the Safari. You can turn on the camera too.
Yep. I think we might be a little delayed, but
yeah.
You're definitely a little delayed.
I'm taking the phone from Brad because he can't talk and drive.
But the airport connection's terrible. It'll get better as you drive.
It's like delayed.
Welcome.
Yeah. So go ahead, continue. We'll try to chime in.
All right.
By the way, we knew you were going to be on the pod today. That's why when you sent that message in the group chat earlier, I was like, yeah, you're going to be tuned in.
All right, coming in number 3.
Well, I thought you guys were going to start much earlier.
The delay is crazy. All right, number 3 is Coleman. Last week, number 1. You know what we're not doing right now? We're not doing previous week rank.
That comes at the end.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah, shows the up and down. But obviously the big thing that stands out on his team is he went and got CD, and the man went and got himself hurt right away.
Yeah.
Right away.
That's unfortunate.
I'm sorry. before we go further, I love that you did the abbreviation Dav.Smith.
I want to make
Like
sure
no one else on
there.
Not
there
D
is.
Smith. That wouldn't have worked out.
There's too many D Smiths.
What's another fantasy player that's a D Smith?
Hey,
I
they're out
think
there.
it's funny. I don't know why that made me laugh. That's funny though. I like it.
So he did the bye.
Huh?
The CD Lamb thing did suck, but the Judkins thing seems like it took a step up, so that helps. And Lamb will be back. But Marvin Harrison Jr. is absolute shit. You can't.
I know it's so upsetting.
I could have caught that fucking pass that he dropped last week. You can't convince me he's good.
Oh,
I mean,
are we
so
still delayed?
Huh?
Are we still delayed? We're trying my phone. Sorry to interrupt, but
I mean, I'll talk about Kyler
okay,
and
wait.
you hop in.
I'm gonna say boom. You say bang right after. Okay, ready? Boom.
bang.
Okay.
Oh, that is
Okay.
pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, nice. All right, continue on. We'll chime in when we can.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he's kind of right in, the value of Cook at this point. But yeah, when you look at his team now, he was the number 1 ranked team last week, and I just don't feel that I can say he's number 1. He deserves that same level now, and that's probably because of Dav Smith up there. That makes me not feel as confident because obviously he got Quinshawn as a value. But yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I ranked him 1. I made a mistake with my rankings. I look at it now. CD hurt. It really hurts his team tremendously, actually.
CD made it look so much prettier.
Yeah. I didn't take that into account when I did the ranking, so hand up. But
he's doing one.
His team's still great, and when CD comes back, I still feel that he has the best team. But in this period of like 4 weeks or whatever, it's going to be rough, I think. So,
well, see, I think it's still hard for me to say that he has the best team, at least when you're looking on paper, because he doesn't have the standout quarterback, he doesn't have the standout tight end, and then he has misses in the other positions where there's other teams that I feel are close to being more complete.
But he has 2 RB1s and 2 wide receiver ones, and then he has the hope of Marv maybe at some point and a good flex.
I mean, I'm curious with you guys. Like, do you start Smith and Harrison with confidence?
No.
No.
I think you're in the same caliber of QJ and Odunze.
You have to start them.
Okay. I think I'd rather start QJ and Odunze, honestly.
I would say
it's when you take the name value out, and that's coming from Mike, who is like all about Smith and that too. But like that shows it that it's just names at this point in time. So when you take that name away, and obviously removing CD, this team is a lot scarier.
Yeah, exactly.
But man, I didn't rank him crazy high compared to last week, and yes, he has CD Lamb there to eventually come back, but I didn't realize his bench was as weak as it is. It's not a strong bench. In fact,
I think
nothing on the bench.
He's done what others are starting to do in the sense that he's kind of traded for that starting lineup. I think he drafted well, and I think his starting lineup would have still kind of kept him at this position, but he kind of navigated to go do those 2-for-1 type trades, and you're seeing the ramification of it now. So when you have an injury to that top guy and you move that last bench player up, your team doesn't look as strong anymore.
I just realized we have half the league in this call. There's no point in it being a podcast. It's all kick Brad out. Kick Brad out.
Yeah, kick Brad out.
Woo.
They both unmuted.
The car ride's been a rough go.
All
right. Coming in at number 4, Mr. Williams.
No way. I'm shocked I got 4.
Mr. Williams.
I saw where some people ranked me. I thought it was going to be way lower.
Yeah. By far the best running back room that we've gone through here.
I disagree. Oh,
I disagree. You put Saquon up there. I'm picking CMC and Kyron every day.
No way. You're high. Are you serious?
No,
Over
that's
Saquon and Gibbs?
How about compare my 4 running backs? I do have the best running back room. Now, I admit the rest of my team has problems. But my 4 running backs, I have the best running back room.
I did forget you had an upgrade.
Like, you just can't seriously say that any team has 4 running backs as good as, or even 3 running backs as good as mine. I mean, like,
No, I agree. I think the running back. I would take Gibbs and Saquon. I'm just saying for
that,
RB.
yeah, I mean that's fair. You can say that. I disagree, but you can say that for sure. I don't think.
I'm shocked by that. I think Saquon and CMC are a push, and then obviously you'd want Gibbs over Kyron, right?
No, I'd actually literally go CMC over Saquon and Kyron over Gibbs, but they're my players. So
whoa.
I mean, first off, the thing is like, if we're just talking about what they've done in the past versus name value, yes, Saquon's been amazing, but CMC is like the best fantasy player of all time.
No, I agree, and you can have that one. I'm surprised by Gibbs over Kyron, or Kyron over Gibbs.
I think. I mean,
Kyron's been better than Gibbs almost every year. Pretty sure. Well, the last year he was better than Gibbs, right?
No, Gibbs was the number 2 running back.
Oh, was he? Oh, because Montgomery got hurt. But Kyron was the number 2 running back 2 years ago then? Let me bet.
Yeah, you want one?
So
he was the he was the wide receiver, running back 6 and the running back 7. Yeah, never mind.
But with that being said, your running back room is like with the other 2 running backs makes it better, right? So I mean that was your argument.
Anyone else has 4 running backs, so the fact that you have 4 that are all projected and that 13, 14, they're the lead bell cows of their team, no one can compete with that. But obviously you show the weaknesses in other locations where we don't. But there's no doubt that every running back that you picked was a hit.
Yeah, but unfortunately they're untradeable because trading running backs is too fucking hard right now. Like, it's just like, what if I lose a running back and it's got too much value? Wait. What did he say before this?
I'll trade you Gibbs for Kyron right now. He's messing with you.
I don't think he is.
He has to be.
I won't do it, but I don't think he is because Gibbs last year didn't have Montgomery to steal his other rushing touchdowns.
I think you'd rather have Gibbs over Kyron, but I get the volume.
Okay, so all that aside, and not to juice my team too much, JSN I absolutely love. I have such a high hope, but McLaurin now having the injury and not performing super great, that sucks. And I am also one of those teams that my depth is really fucking shit.
Yeah, you need a wide receiver.
So I know. I actually looked for a while about trading with you, but the problem is you don't have. It's tough because you don't have like the superstar wide receiver to trade with, and then the ones that you want to trade with. Like, because I'm not trading CMC, he's not leaving, and I'm not trading JSN. So
you don't believe in Amon-Ra?
I don't believe in him being consistent. He's never been consistent.
Okay.
No, sorry. I believe in him being consistent. I don't believe in him being consistently like dominant, like I do like I do with. Honestly, I wouldn't trade JSN for Amon-Ra.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm shocked by that.
I feel like they're very equal.
I'm shocked. Okay, we're just disagreeing. That's fine. I don't want to get hung up on it.
I'm probably going to have to start Worthy over Terry. I'm probably going to start Jennings over Terry. Actually, is what I'm probably going to do because I don't think Terry's playing this week.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
Devontae Smith.
Adams.
Oh, Adams. No. He's not worth one of my running backs.
Oh, too much. But obviously a solid team. I mean, you're another one that's getting mixed reviews, but you still end up there in the middle each time. But you're in the same boat. We've talked about it. You have like a really strong big 3, and then you're weak in the QB tight end bench area, which most of us are.
I'm not weak in the tight end. I am very weak in QB. So weak in QB. I'm not weak in tight end.
No, it's true. It's just not the name value. But no, that was a big waiver pickup for sure, if it sustains.
Do not pin that last comment from Logan. Nobody pin it. Can I delete it?
Coming in at number 5 is Michael, and the Vikings D got 32 points.
How about that, D?
We got Mike at number 5.
Mike, hey, buddy.
What up, dude?
This week, but he
your
got
team
injured.
is the craziest fantasy football team I've ever seen in my life. I have never seen a more deep team in my life, but it also, like, just thinking about the idea of owning that team makes me so stressed out. Like, it is
I love
so
it.
stressful.
I love it because my problem is I never have depth
But this
at the end of the season.
This is too much. This is the most
No,
depth.
I don't. I
had.
feel like I genuinely have 3 wide receiver ones. Like that's how I feel.
Well,
I mean,
I tell you what, you have.
they were
you
drafted.
literally have 6 wide receiver 2-1. Like, you have 6 of them.
Yeah, like
That's
yeah,
crazy.
which is nice. I think it's a good problem.
It's
Are
a good
you,
problem, but it's a stressful problem. So
Are
stressful.
you here, Kevin? Because I feel like you would be a great opinion on this team.
This is what you dreamed of, Kevin. This is what you dream of when you do
The
zero
opposite
RB.
of Kevin's team is what this is.
No, Kevin wanted wide receiver heavy, right?
No, it's the opposite of what his team is.
Oh, gotcha.
It panned out. All right,
We're gonna have to have them on for another pod. That didn't go well.
Yeah,
Big fail.
the moving's not doing all right. Get them off there. So yeah, you made your trade, and your team due to injuries looks a lot different. We don't need to waste our time talking about your wide receivers, especially because Pickens is getting elevated right now. How do you feel about your running back room?
Obviously not as good without Saquon. I'm a believer in Genty.
And you lost Connor.
Yeah, but honestly, I think that's a blessing for me, honestly, because I was starting Connor over Dobbins every week, and Dobbins been better. And so this is the push I needed for it, right? So
You just need Dobbins to stay healthy and be present. So
Hey, send Logan the link.
yeah, I mean, I think I talked about it last week. Every time I always look for most value on my team until we get to the end of the season, right?
Oh.
And then you try.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
I wanted to ask you, because
Yeah.
you weren't here earlier, are you truly starting Flowers over Keenan right now, or are you doing
I don't know.
projection statting at the moment?
I don't know, honestly.
Because
Probably
if
a
you
little
don't start
projection.
Keenan again, I'm gonna lose my mind.
We'll come get him.
I can't.
you know what's interesting though is you're focused on Keenan, and if he starts anyone, he might start London. So
I'm going to start London.
Honestly.
I'm going to start London, AJ Brown, and Amon Ra, and then I'm not sure about the last flex.
Yeah, so the one that your team is so good. Almost anybody else is starting Flowers.
Yeah, you're missing Pittman on here.
I know. Well, we talked about your team for a while after your trade. But your team is so deep that Flowers and on any other team is starting. On this team, I don't know if I'm starting Flowers. I think starting him is crazy. Like, because
I don't know. He's been so good though. He's like the wide receiver 10 or something.
Isn't that based off of 1 week though?
No, 2 weeks.
He
said 2 really good weeks.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he had 2 good weeks. I thought he only had 1.
And then Pickens is starting the wide receiver 1 now for. Yeah, I don't want to talk about my team forever, right? But yeah, I'm in a tough spot with that last flex. I don't know who I'm going to start.
hello, Mr. Waiver Wire King. Are you here?
I am here. How are you?
He's here.
We can't see
Hello,
you,
sir.
but we hear you.
Yeah, sorry. I'm in my car. Just got out of the gym.
You guys always tuning in for us.
Oh, yeah.
So
No, Flowers has not had 2 really good weeks.
He has.
He had
What are you talking
he had that first 25-point week, and then he had an 11 and a 2.
Okay, he had 2 decent weeks and then 2.
He had
obviously
1
good.
really good week, 1 kind of decent week, and a really bad week.
you hope for the 11, and then
Yeah.
it was bad on the last one. It depends. So Logan, I think you were saying you feel this team should be higher. Is it because it has some of your players, or do you really believe it should be higher?
No, I think it should be higher. His wide receivers are awesome. I know they were obviously my wide receivers back in the day, but Dobbins, like Mike said, he's been starting other people over him, just watching him on his bench, and I don't think he's going anywhere. Like downwards, just keeps going up. And then we all know that, Herbert is a great quarterback and can do it. We were just talking about all those wide receivers that he has there. So I just think I look at his team and it's a lot more put together than a lot of other teams we've already, seen. His one running back room, I think, hurts a little bit with other people because everyone's seen the great running backs everyone has, but I mean, there's still very good running backs there.
Genty has a chance to still be great.
Yeah.
And
have you guys seen his stats where he has 104 total yards, but he has like 106 yards after contact?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. I will also say that we it's easy for us to do, but we kind of skip over Bowers on your team. That's big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his only issue is running back, and then I think it's really going to come down to Dobbins. I think you can trust Genty enough, but Dobbins has to maintain the role and be healthy.
He's going to fix running back too because he's got every wide receiver in the league. So he's gonna trade with somebody who's got too many running backs.
It's tough out here, though. It's tough out here.
You find it hard.
I know it should be me, but I can't trade. I can't trade.
If you're not
with his take on Kyron, there's no shot we're doing a trade.
I know that's what I'm saying.
That was insane. Like there's just no chance.
The reason why I don't even try with other people. It's because I just want to see this team through. I believe in them. So I think that's a lot of people. This league, I'm actually shocked at how good we do at trades. Because I used to trade a lot more when I didn't believe in my team. But now that I believe in my team, it's like really hard for me to do it. And now I'm thinking back on it. It's like, how have we always traded so much as a league when you actually believe in your team? Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm in love with all my players.
Well, this is going to help things speed up a little bit. But we had an interesting finish to some of the rankings here. And it starts with a tie.
Well, tie.
For Brad and myself.
Okay. I can once again say that I ranked Brad pretty high. Because I don't know why I'm the only one, but I absolutely love his team. Like I'm obsessed with it. So I'll let you guys talk on his because I'll probably just glaze it the whole time.
I got something that'll make you sick.
Okay.
Last week, Brad offered me Connor for Hampton.
Hey, I got a question. Do these rankings come in after, I guess today, after the news?
Of what?
What was
the benching of Wilson?
Of Garrett Wilson?
No, sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean,
Garrett Wilson.
It's a mixture. I mean, I think everyone was taking Neighbors with a grain of salt, but some people send Tuesday, some people send Wednesday.
Majority of the rankings were today.
Yeah, I'm just talking about with like Jackson Dart now starting.
Does that move the needle for you?
I don't think Neighbors is really super like I don't think he takes that much of a hit. He wasn't doing good. He had one amazing game, but other than that, he's been shit with Wilson. I don't know if it takes that much of a hit.
I feel he's going to have good weeks. He's going to have bad weeks. But I think the difference when you get a rookie quarterback, they know who they have to throw the ball to. Like, for them to look good, they're going to have to try to get the ball to the individual. But I think the Chiefs showed you what you have to do for the Giants. And it definitely frazzled Wilson. And I have no expectations in Dart. But I don't feel like it changes Neighbors at all. I feel like he's a boom or bust type player.
I feel like it hurts him, honestly. I feel like Wilson, he proved he could put up 30 points, Neighbors throwing it to him, right? So
a little bit, yeah, for sure. I think that, though, I will say, though, right now, at the week I'm playing him, I think that Brad's team is, like, kind of peaking. He's got Deebo Samuel. McLaurin's probably not going to play. He's got Amari and Hampton right after Najee got hurt. He's got Josh Jacobs versus Dallas. He's got Garrett Wilson versus Miami. His team is in a good spot right now. We'll see. I really hope I'm wrong because I play him, but I like.
You like Jacoby or Deebo more?
Jacoby.
Me too. Yeah, I like Jacoby more.
I like Jacoby.
He's safe.
I'm a big fan.
But then you have my team, which when you put them next to each other, it definitely makes it interesting to see. But I'm kind of rocking the mid squad. times.
You had like the 2022 like all-star team.
Yeah. if someone had this team back
Yeah,
then,
your
man,
team in
it would be
2022 is incredible. Holy shit.
it's like first
Oh
round
my
draft.
god, it is. Wait,
Yeah.
Mahomes, Ken Walker, Kamara, Collins, maybe not. Ferguson wasn't
McConkey
there.
though.
Ferguson, Swift, Tyreek, Kittle, Addison. That is crazy. Your team
I
is
forget you
so
have
top
Kittle.
this year.
Yeah, that was the first one to really get the big blow. That's we're nearing there. Hopefully he can come back 5, but he's kind of like a Mike Evans. It seems like he always has that injury. So you having it so early in the season, I hope it's not a continual thing.
Well, you're currently 2-1, which is great. You're while being our lowest projected team of the. Oh no, wait, no, we have one more lower projected team. I think that a lot of that. I think projections, though, a lot of the times comes down to quarterback. Like if you don't have a very good quarterback, your projection isn't very high.
And tight end.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Kim Walker and Kamara? Are you comfortable there? Or are you?
Yeah, I think after seeing last week that the Saints can get into a really tough position right away. But I think you really I took him expecting only 10 points. And I think I truly believe in Ken Walker. I think he's showing
I do
it.
too.
And I think he's going to score touchdowns. So I feel like he's a safe bet in a sense of what the floor is. And I think the ceiling weeks just is what I felt like I was missing out on. But obviously we talked about it earlier. And McConkey is I went into the draft having concerns and saying I wasn't going to get him. And then he fell. And I felt like I got him kind of deemed a value there. But Keenan really adds a layer to it, and then no one expected the QJ stuff. So McConkey does have me nervous, especially after the last game.
How do you rank those 3, Logan? Ladd, Keenan, and Huge. I'm curious.
He said it in the chat, I think.
Oh, did he? I missed it.
No,
I can't see.
I think it's gonna sound crazy, but right now it's like Keenan, QJ, and then McConkey.
That's how I'd rank it too.
You're going off truly the stat level.
Literally the opposite of mine.
Yeah, but no, I know what Mike had brought a good point up with that one too with Allen. You just never know his health, and QJ could honestly.
Oh, there it was. I knew it was coming. Trade, boys. Trade.
Oh, it's big.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's not the trade. Oh, wait, they're in the. That's why he's not talking. Oh, bring him in. What has happened, boys?
You guys are live.
You guys hear us?
Yeah.
You guys just made. Yeah,
we were scheming in the car.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, okay.
I basically I don't want Josh Allen anymore. I need a deeper starting lineup.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I gotta pull up sleeper for this.
Oh, this is fucking tough, man. Well, we just lost people.
I have to bring him back.
Wait. Okay, so Brad got Keenan Allen, Chuba Hubbard,
Keenan Allen,
Josh Allen. Kevin got Omarion Hampton, DJ Moore, Myers. I think. My initial thought right away was like Kevin won this trade, but Josh Allen's worth so much too, so that's a tough.
Until the winter comes.
Got his guy.
Yeah.
His one. Like Martin Hampton might be his one guy he can build off of.
I hate the online.
Yeah, can you guys hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach, you have to hit the present button at the bottom.
Is it not sharing it again?
Yeah, it doesn't do it. You have to hit the present button.
Yeah.
It's like one of the cubes.
It says no. I think it's showing the screen. Everyone's on here, so I can't say.
Wait, can you hear us?
Let me redo it. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
We hear you.
You can hear us?
Is it showing in that mic?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No,
are we delayed? Probably not, right?
This is literally more than half of the league in this podcast. Meanwhile, Robin's in here watching, so the only unaccounted for people are Dalton and Jordan.
Okay, so
and Coleman.
Wait, what do you want me to? Do you want me to justify what I was thinking?
Yes, please.
All right.
Wait.
I'm
Time out
done
before
with
he goes.
Josh
I need to
Allen. I
know the
gave
whole
him my
trade.
shot. I'm done with him.
You don't know the whole trade?
Yeah, no. Send me the
Wait,
whole.
what?
Tell me the whole trade. I can't
Okay,
get
the
off
whole
here.
trade is Brad got Keon
Wait,
Coleman,
wait.
Josh Allen, and Chuba Hubbard. And Kevin got Omarion Hampton, DJ Moore,
There's
and Jacoby Myers. Did he hear that? Did you hear that at all?
I did. Yes, thank you.
So I think the only difference here is that Kevin got 3 starters. No, it's just a really even trade. It's just Kevin got rid of a quarterback, but got a guarantee super running back. And I'm playing Brad. Oh, does this make me happy or sad? This makes me sad.
That's not what we're worried about right now.
Wait, so Brad has 3 quarterbacks at the moment.
Yeah, how come Daniels isn't in this deal?
Yeah, I'm shocked by that. Where's Jaden Daniels, boys?
Hey,
Is
wait,
it not
can you hear us?
showing?
I don't know. Waiver Wire King's currently fucking something.
Yes, Kevin, we can hear you.
No, we cannot.
No, we're gone.
All right, they're done. Let's move on. Let's talk about the trade and then let's move on here.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, I just want to say, I think it's an even trade, right? Do we all agree? We can dissect.
I lean Kevin's side, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think I lean Kevin as well. I mean, I know what you're getting out of Josh Allen.
Because Brad had Jaden Daniels. Sorry, Zach.
I think I would make it. I would say it's even if it weren't for the fact that Brad already had Jane Daniels. That's the part I don't understand.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, I wonder how Brad didn't get Jaden Daniels in that deal and like keep at least like Jacoby Myers, right?
I think Jacoby Myers and Keon Coleman isn't too far off. And I don't think Chuba Hubbard and Omarion Hampton are. I'm sorry. I don't think DJ Moore and Chuba Hubbard. That's kind of far off. I don't know. That one's tough, man.
Well, we have a hot take from Robin. He said officially ranking Kev at 11.
I hope Kevin won it because I'm playing Brad, so that'd be cool.
I'm a big believer in having a great. Yeah, I'm a big believer in having a great quarterback, but having 2, because then you just never know who to start and who to drop.
Yeah, but he's gonna trade one.
Yeah, but you're not going to get the value that you want out of those guys.
Josh Allen.
He'll get value. Brad, hit me up for Josh Allen. I don't want Jaden Daniels, but hit me up for Josh.
Everything you guys are saying, what's the point? Because he didn't get anything that was better. His 2 positions were 2 downgrades in that sense. So if you go to get Allen,
quarterback was an upgrade,
right? But it's a slight upgrade from what he has. So sure, he tries to sell Jaden Daniels, or if he flips Allen.
So I don't want to say it to like. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to say like to take away trade value, but I think Jaden Daniels' fantasy value is plummeted because he's got a knee injury, which means that apparently is pretty bad. That means I think his rushing really drops, which I think makes Josh Allen so much more valuable. Personally, that's the way I see that. And I do think that having a really good quarterback is such a nice thing to have. And then Chuba Hubbard is one of those names that he'll never have name value, but is always good. Like Chuba Hubbard is still more valuable than Jacoby Myers.
Mm-hmm.
And then DJ Moore, Brad wasn't starting him anyway. He's not going to start Keon Coleman. So he's replacing. He has to just replace. All you have to think about it this way. All Brad has to do is replace Jacoby Myers. He's replacing Hampton with Hubbard, who was projected pretty similar too. He just has to replace Jacoby Myers, and he got a better quarterback.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Will.
Any other team though didn't have Jaden Daniels, I think it changes the conversation. But the fact that Brad, I didn't know that when I saw this, I didn't know that Brad had Jaden Daniels, and I felt that it was even. But now that I know that Brad has Jaden Daniels, he gave up the more sure players, and I get what Josh Allen is, but Jaden Daniels gets the job done. I don't think it was worth the price.
We're gonna find out on Jane Daniels. I think just that he's not. It's unknown what's gonna go down with him. Just because a knee injury for a guy you're counting on for rushing yards is tough.
No, and that's fair, but I still think when I'm comparing Omarion Hampton and Jacoby Myers compared to Keon Coleman and Chuba Hubbard, I would rather stream a QB with Daniels being that option than just saying I have Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm still. I think that Kevin won the trade slightly. He won the trade, but the best player in the trade is Josh Allen, and Brad got the best player in the trade. And like I said, it can turn out two ways. It can either be Jaden Daniels is great and this trade sucks, or Jaden Daniels really does have an injury. I mean, he still might not even start this week. I mean, that it could be a big deal for the Jaden Daniels thing. And when you're relying on rushing yards, that could be a big deal. Who knows?
Time will tell. Coming in at number 8. Now the excitement's over. We got Jordan, who's
coming in, I thought he had like one of the best teams. It's been Chase Brown that just fell apart for him. Right? And then DK hasn't been great. I've solid squad. I still like it.
Well,
he
got the ETN. Who knew that was coming? ETN like bullshit.
Like his running backs are kind of in your guys' realm, right? Like honestly, like Bijan and Bucky, those are two solid ones, and then ETN.
I just feel ETN was that was a good one. That was a lucky one, but
it's for Javonte Williams, right?
Right, like
it's all a little lucky.
Yeah. Honestly, I think his running back situation is fine. So I think it comes down to more of a your category. What do you think about his wide receivers? Because that's one of those things where it's like, I think they're all over the place.
I mean, I still believe in DK and Sutton, but
well, you always believe in Sutton.
I always believe in him. So
I just feel like you're getting inconsistent, habits from here, and then I keep bringing it up. Obviously, you don't have confidence in his QB and his tight end, and there's nothing that pops off here that says, well, yeah, this is better than the other team. If his team was producing, then obviously he would be ranked higher and we would feel confident. But when you look at his bench and then you take into consideration that DK Sutton and Chase Brown, you probably don't feel as confident in. I think he's kind of ranked where he should be until we see more. I mean, DK scoring touchdowns and he's touchdown dependent at this point. So if he doesn't score a touchdown, what does his week look like? And used a third round pick on the turn on Chase Brown, and
that one's a myth.
Yeah. So
that's the hard part, is Chase Brown isn't what you thought he would be.
Yeah,
so he's definitely where it hurts the most.
So lucky that ETN situation is kind of good, but he's getting his touchdowns altered right now. So that's hurting him at this point in time. So, and then to finish up the rankings, we had one more kind of unique finish to it. Obviously, it might be different now, but we had Adult and Kevin tie.
I feel like they're tied for 9th, not 10th.
Yeah, they're 10.
Positive here.
They're 10.
They're tied for 9th.
You ranked yourself tied for 6th.
No, they're 10. I want to make it clear because Kevin said I might be last. I want to make sure he knew it was 10.
All right, so Dalt at 10. I mean, Monty's the second coming of Saquon Barkley pretty much now. Jordan Mason, he apparently is DeMarco Murray from a few years ago. Well, who else am I forgetting? Henry, he's fumbles.
He's costing them games.
Yeah, he's Zeke.
Then
you look at his wide receiver though, and it's just like he's got the good running backs for sure, and then his wide receivers. It's like a Jordan Light here, almost.
A Jordan Light.
I mean, it is.
It is. I mean, you feel a lot better with Lamar, but obviously every other position is even worse than Jordan's is. I like that.
That was a good call, Logan. Yeah. It is they're very similar teams, honestly, except for QB. That's
And
it.
then the issue is Mason might not have the role, and then Montgomery isn't technically an RB1. So you take that consideration, and it definitely puts him in a different spot. And then Kevin's team looks a little different now. So he went and got himself the RB1 that he needed. But we don't know who his QB is going to be.
Yeah.
Kevin's.
I would almost move Kevin's team up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
looking
I would
at it.
too a little bit, just a
Yeah.
tiny bit, but it's you know what it is? It's that Bill trade.
Yeah.
It's that. What was that deal?
You know
That
what's
was a good
so
trade.
crazy about that trade is it included Mason,
Mhm.
Bill, and Benson, who all three took their role like right after.
What was that trade again? Do you remember?
It was Bill, Coleman, and Mason, and I got BTJ, Benson, and then I forget the other guy that I
Mason.
got. No, I traded Mason away.
Yeah, I can.
Coleman,
Oh,
Bill, Mason,
Yeah, that's
BTJ, Benson, and did I even get a third guy? I
You
don't
got
know if
Judy. You got Judy, and then
Oh yeah, Judy.
yeah, then that was a flip later on. So
Yeah.
pretty much everyone has been moved except for BTJ. Well, I guess you have Benson as well. So
Yeah. Half my team's right here for Dalton
Yeah.
and Kevin.
Oh, they tied for 10th? Wow.
yeah, 10th.
Wow.
Exactly.
They tied for 9th.
Not 9th. It was 10th.
Well, yeah. For Kevin, JJ doesn't look as scary anymore. I thought I didn't know what Carson was gonna look like. And now
I
Emeka
thought it was
Buka's
still
got
scary.
Yeah, he's still got the yard or at least Carson Wentz looks like he's on a Jake Browning. He's still
Really?
gonna be usable. And then Emeka's I think he's gonna take off the next few weeks until we see what Chris Godwin looks like and Mike Evans being out. So I think he's in a good position right here.
Yeah, his team's
And then Rice coming back.
Yeah, Rice. And then he has Hampton.
Yeah,
Now.
it's easy to forget about Rice.
Jacoby Myers now. I actually like his team now, honestly.
Yeah.
That's a big
His
change.
QB spot is what I want. I'm really curious about that.
You can
His
stream it
QB's
though.
not good. He's got Josh Allen.
Yeah, but having Josh Allen, streaming a quarterback is so much different than like having Josh Allen.
That's true.
That's a big drop off.
It's hard.
But that
looking
was
at
his
it
last
this way now.
saving grace of his team, and you guys all just said like, yeah, you move him up now, you feel more confident. So I don't think it's such a needle mover. It can win you weeks, but when you're comparing teams, I don't think you can put that value on paper to say, because look, here are the top two QBs in Allen and Lamar, and they're both at the bottom right now.
Yeah, don't forget about Hurts.
That's
Yeah.
actually that's a good point. That's interesting. Allen and Lamar are the two best QBs, and they're the bottom two teams.
So, well, he doesn't have
Our
Allen.
rankings.
Because they're not on me and Robin's team. That's the only reason why.
So
Well,
when
yeah, then you guys
compare
would be-
these two teams, it's funny. Well, at least before the trade, I don't know what it looks like right now, but it was Dalton had really good running backs, no wide receivers. Kevin had really good wide receivers, well, pretty good wide receivers, not very good running backs. Like it was one side or the other. That I just it's very interesting, and they both have like tight ends that are serviceable, and like you said, they both had great quarterbacks. I think Kevin's new thing is going to be what's he going to pull off with quarterback, because I've looked at the options available. There's not much.
I would probably go get Love.
That's what he'll probably do, but I mean he'll be streaming all year.
Or Dak. I think Dak could be good too.
Yeah,
Talk
love Dak, or maybe Dart happens to be good. I mean, maybe he runs a lot.
Yeah, Kevin, pick up Dart. I would love to see you have a ball to start Dart
Get
week
Jackson
1.
And there was our
There they
moves for
are.
the week.
Man, I fell 3 spots.
I was 4 last week. Oh wow.
Wow. Logan, you went up
Logan,
6
move up
spots.
6, and a lot of
Yeah,
moves
wow,
up.
what a
Yeah.
shoot up for Logan.
Yeah, the 7th ranking last week was a little
He went-
premature.
He
Yeah, I
went from
agree.
1 down and then right back up. a wild change. Probably won't do matchups tonight. We'll keep it a little shorter. I think in some of our ranking talks, we kind of went in detail on some of the certain
I
matchups.
think we can go through them crazy fast. We like not everyone just say you're one short piece.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what's happening with his website, but it won't. I don't think it will pull up Sleeper.
You have to allow it.
Right, you go to the bottom, present, share screen.
I wish I could see it.
You probably, on your browser, you probably have to allow.
I share mine.
Yeah.
No, not on the phone. I just go quick through. Who do I play? Coleman. Me or Coleman, who you got winning?
Hold on.
Because CD's out, I'll take you.
Thank you.
So hold on. Okay. Projection. Coleman's projection 114. You're projected 118. You have
I need to go on the laptop.
Here, can I do this to try to help?
No.
Does that do nothing? That does nothing, does it? Yeah, that does nothing. Yeah. Okay. Projection wise, you're projected to win. With Coleman losing CD, I would choose you. Assuming that your questionables, which I do assume that they're all just like Wednesday rest days, are not real.
Yeah, it's not really rest. Yeah, they're not practicing. They didn't call them rest days, but they all said they're playing.
God, that's so stupid. This website was so good, it's not working.
All right, then we got Mike. Who do you play?
Hold on.
Well, we got Will and Brad. I know that. Will and Brad. Yeah.
Okay, I'm projected 120. Brad's projected 113. Brad's got the quarterback with Josh Allen now. Wow. Okay. He's
finally
dominating me in quarterback.
He got it. He got it.
Okay. Go to league. Or he's going to start on this one. Okay.
Which team are we on?
Me and Brad.
Wow.
Yeah, it's completely different now.
His projection actually went down.
Yeah. No, because he's starting Keon Coleman now at 9.11.
I got Will.
I am going to pick Will as well.
And he has to pretty much start Debo, whereas Will should have an option.
I'll be starting Jennings over McLaurin. It's just like the same projection.
Yeah. So I'm going with Will because I mean, Brad has to start Debo.
I think I actually have the highest projected score this week, which surprises me. Just because my quarterback's only projected 15, I'm shocked by my projection.
Go get Daniels.
Let's get yeah, maybe. Let's go see what can you do, Dalton and Kevin.
I don't know. Kevin hasn't done his lineup, so it's going to be. I guess he has. He doesn't have a QB, does he?
He's going to have like a 17 projection with Love is what he's going to put in. Which is going to. Is he done the rest of his lineup?
Yeah.
He's got Hampton in there already.
Let me see. Warren, Hampton, JJ, Ibuka, Warren, Jacoby, and this team is good.
It doesn't like.
I don't.
It doesn't look as good on the
paper. Well, I'm talking about when Rice comes back.
Oh yeah.
This one's fucking. I'll take Kevin, but this one's kind of tough.
I'm gonna take Dalt.
It's kind of hard. It's kind
Why
of.
not?
Derrick Henry's kind of sneakily at the bottom of Dalt's lineup.
And like, what is Kevin thinking? Not starting a QB? Like, that's insane.
Yeah, no, I still gotta go with Dalt because I think Mason. He's at his peak, and I think Lamar is going to be going against Kansas City is going to be a big outlier compared to whoever he picks up on the other side.
I think Kansas City's defense is really good.
All right, Robin and Zach.
Oh, I got a top for me. It is Drake May.
Oh, he is. You know, I was kind of a May believer coming into the season too. So,
no,
yeah,
because I think you drafted him at the beginning and hopped off that shit. But
if we're basing Carolina's defense last week,
It's a real deal.
If Charbonnet plays, I think Robin wins. If he doesn't, I think you win, Zach.
If Charbonnet plays, is that what you said?
Yep.
For Ken Walker.
Oh, for Zach. Oh.
I think you got a lot of good matchups here, Zach. It's really going to help you this week.
Yeah, I'm a lot of green for sure.
Yeah.
But
Nico.
He's just hitting on every cylinder over here.
Yeah. We didn't talk about your tight end, but, man, Jake Ferguson, great pickup. With CD out right now, he's going to –
I mean, you guys wouldn't spend money on the guys, and he was my third option. I'm very happy with that at this point. But, yeah, I mean –
it's hard for me to not take Robin. His team
can the Rams slow down JT? Because that's what I need to have a chance.
They've slowed down everybody they played so far. Yeah. I think I'll take you this week, Zach, just matchup wise. That's good.
All right. So everyone but Will on me?
Well, I picked
Charbonnet.
Yeah, the Charbonnet, and I think he is going to play.
I think it's closer than the projection looks, but I take Robin.
Nice. Did you guys do these other two, or did we close it out?
No, we haven't done Mike's yet.
Okay. And Mike and Jordan.
And Mike.
112, 110 projection. Oh,
by the way, I know we're trying to get off this quick, but Amon-Ra St. Brown not being a superstar in Will's eyes blew my mind.
Thank you. Yeah, that was insane, right?
Inconsistency being the
he said he's not consistent too.
I don't think he's you can rely on him to be a dominant player all the time.
You're crazy.
Oh, look at click on him and go to this. Yeah.
Go to 2024. Yeah, that's not. I mean, he had an amazing game. Go to 2024.
What's the average of 8, 3, 3?
Click on
2.
20.
Yeah, look at his final position. Look at that. He's not a wide receiver.
24 for you. Okay.
See, he's consistent, but he's not the he. No,
32, 30.
Okay.
Everything else is 20, and everything else is like 10 and above.
That's what you dream of.
23.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
No, I can't show that too. Oh gosh, everything's above 14. There's one bad week. 22.
That's the week that Will remembers, though.
Yeah. No, I
don't know. There's something up. There's just something. He's not 25.
Yeah, he is.
He's 25 years old?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, he's young.
He's amazing. I mean, he's the poster child of like a Mike type guy and like everything the opposite of what you're saying. Like,
no, he's the poster child of everybody. A wide receiver.
No interest in him. He's just so uninteresting.
That's because I think he's actually fun to watch.
Yeah, he's got a podcast.
You know he's going to get you 10 or 11, but he also has those abilities to get you like 32s, like we just saw. Some wide receivers you get, it's like, oh, you can still get me 32, but I had to live past those 5-point games.
I'm going to say I was very wrong on that one.
Is Gibbs and Montgomery, but I think this offensive coordinator is having him throw it a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm wrong on that one. But fuck AJ Brown.
And the Vikings.
He's trash. The only reason he was good last week is because he played against me. He's going to be trash again.
But I have to go with Mike because everything's trending up for Mike. Pickens gets value. Bowers getting a little healthier. Obviously, he can survive the Dobbins and Genty comparison here. There's a big question mark with Fields, so I'm taking Mike.
I just don't think Jordan cares about fantasy anymore.
He's a gambler.
Yeah.
Gosh, that bench.
That bench is crazy. I'm going to take Mike.
That didn't work out well for me last week, so.
Why am I on big screen?
There we go.
This week it will.
This is a talking point. Well, we had a live trade. Unfortunately, it didn't work with Kevin and Brad, so we might have to get them on at home next week. And
no Q&A?
I think the group has been here. I think we ran the course.
Oh, you got a question?
No, not today. I'll come up with one next time.
You have to something. I know you got something.
I hate the way it switches.
Why am I on the big screen again?
It takes them away.
You don't
Nice.
have on the. Zach, are we okay?
No, I hate you switch to the Q&A thing and it gets rid of you guys.
He doesn't like you guys.
Q&A.
How good are the Colts?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Oh, Kevin got one here.
I think the Colts are a top 5 team in football.
That's not
That's
a
not a
question.
question.
But
Damn
thank
it,
you.
Usually you have a good one, Kevin.
There's only 2 people. There's only 2 people watching. I think it's Kevin and Brad because everybody else is in here.
You guys haven't asked a question before, and I'm being the host.
Okay, I'll ask a
What's your
question.
Logan,
guys'
when you
question?
done the trade with Pittman instead of Evans? If I would have stuck to it,
No.
Okay,
I didn't know if that was your sticking point.
I have a question. What do you think of? Do you think Stephon Diggs turns it around?
No.
Have you looked at the wide receiver snap count for New England? It's
No.
Yeah, I have. It's
The
Booty
only-
plays a lot.
Yeah, it's just Booty.
Yeah.
It's just Booty, and he gets no targets.
There's
Diggs
other
gets-
injuries emerging now.
I don't know who gets receptions on that team,
It gets sprinkled. It
Hunter
gets
Henry.
but he didn't the week before. Last week he got 1 fantasy point.
Oh, I know.
That team is fucking. I hate the Patriots. I've always.
Who? Sorry, go ahead. Okay. Who do you think is going to be the next handcuff running back to become the starter?
Tank Bigsby.
Hold on, there's a question in here. No, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, he didn't like that question. It's just really difficult because you're banking on some type of injury.
Yeah, that's a tough.
I would say your Woody Marks pickup is probably a solid approach, but I don't think you can start him with confidence at any point.
Did you guys talk about Zach picking up Tajay Spears?
No, we skipped over the bottom end of the.
I liked that pickup.
Thank you.
I thought that was sneaky. I thought that was sneaky good.
Is Travion Henderson cooked? No. OSU is
Yes.
just a wide receiver U, not an RBU. Well, Judkins looks good. So
They
Patriots.
Not a wide
Dobbins
receiver.
looks good.
The Marvin Harrison Jr. looks like the worst wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah, JSN looks good though.
Yeah.
Wide open pass, nobody around, slow ball coming right into my chest.
I mean, Marvin Harrison has to do more for me to take it away from LSU at this point in time. But
Yeah. What's
OSU's
BTJ
good.
done this year?
Huh?
What's BTJ done this year?
Yeah,
Balls, too?
he's the bottom
he's looking
tier.
better than ever.
Yeah, but I will ask the question to you, Logan. You were always telling me that you felt Henderson was the better running back and will be the better running back. Do you feel that's still the case after seeing the sample size so far?
Yeah. No, I still think that's true. Henderson Quinshon Judkins looks explosive, but Henderson, I think, just from what I've seen, has always been better. They haven't utilized him in the way they need
They
to.
haven't. I don't know what they're doing. Let's keep on
Game
giving
the Patriots.
Andre Stevenson over and over and over again for years and years. He's going to fumble all the time. We're never going to stop.
I think we'll see this week I don't think Kevin should start him, but I think after this week we'll get our good answer since he fumbled Rondre last time 2 times last week.
Well,
I think he should. I think we should all try to get Ramondre Stevenson in a trade. I think he's good. We should all go for him.
yeah, Kevin almost gave him to me.
Yeah, he did to me too. I said, no, okay.
No, thank you.
Who
All right, boys.
wait, one more.
Oh,
And this is for every single one of you guys. Who is your least favorite person to play?
ooh,
Ooh,
like matchups.
Yeah, matchup wise.
Jordan. Fuck Jordan.
Okay. I want to ask why. You just have to give me a reason or the person.
We always bet on our matchups, and regardless if my team's good or bad, I lose no matter what. Probably because I bet, because I'm a jinx.
Oh.
I'm gonna say Mike because it usually has a lot of weight one way or another. One of us will sneak a win early in the season, and the last one like pretty much decides if a seeding, and then we usually end up matching up against each other in the playoffs, and
Yeah,
whoever
that never
beats
goes well.
whichever one is usually happier because they go further.
Yeah, I'm tied. Zach and Robin. Every time I see them in playoffs, I know I'm going to lose. It doesn't matter. Every time. The one time I make the championship, I didn't play Zach or Robin.
I think we played
Every other year I've played them.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Logan?
What about you?
I would say probably Robin.
Oof.
He always has a good team. So
Okay.
it's like not everyone to go up against him.
Can we finalize this and ask who's everyone's favorite team to play against?
Kevin? Kevin's is Q.
Yeah. Kevin hates Coleman.
Favorite people to play? Ooh.
I'm
Will?
going to just say in this sense, it's Coleman because historically for me, him and I have the 130 to 125 like matchup, and he usually freaks out every year because I'm the one that wins the super high scoring matchup. So I'm going to go with that's my favorite.
Yeah, there's ways to think about it. That it's not always the person that you win against the most. It's the person you enjoy playing against the most. Well, it doesn't have to be that way, but mine would be Mike. For some reason, I beat Mike a lot.
Yeah, I don't know why.
He's like the only person I beat. In fact, last year I think I beat him, and I won 2 games. So
It's weird.
I'm able to beat. So just Mike, but it's just a fluke thing.
We beat me in the championship too.
I did also do. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
You've never beaten.
Because I've never lost to him. A lot of people have never lost to me.
Except for Mike.
I might be Kevin. I like playing Kevin.
I like playing Mike. It seems like ours are always really close, no matter what it is.
We do have a good match.
I think last year it was like 1 or 2 points or something. Both
Yeah,
matchups or something.
Right? Or
Yeah.
Sutton or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was like I won last year, and then the year before that, then it was like you had the Sutton game that came across, and it's just like it's always close.
Yeah.
It's just never a blowout.
So,
Well, it was fun, boys. We definitely have a good group here. I like this setup. I really want to hear Kevin's hot takes. Hopefully, we can get him on next time because that was a fire trade from the beginning of the car to just drop that.
yeah, I want to see Dalt, Robin, and Jordan on too. So at some point.
Good luck with a couple of those. Robin's gonna happen, but
Yeah,
good luck.
I think we get everyone.
I'd be pretty surprised to see Jordan on.
I mean,
He comes in, he chats one time, and then he disappears.
I believe. Active group. We got it.
Active group. All right.
See you guys.
Yeah. Bye, everybody. I hit the button.
Outro.